What's up guys, it's Austin, and in today's video, I want to be answering a question that no one asked. Can you daily drive a Yugo? I have daily driven my 1986 Yugo for the last week, and I've come up with some conclusions. And I'm also going to be putting it through some tests to determine just how good of a daily driver it actually is. So before you even get going, you have to sit and let this warm up for about 5 minutes, and as a daily driver, that's not great. Usually you want to get up and you just want to leave. So before you even get going, you're late, you're annoyed, and your garage smells like fumes. So after you get on the road, my number one complaint is that it's slow. And I don't mean like Honda Insight slow. I mean, it's like a danger to yourself and others on the highway. So that in itself pretty much puts it out of the run for a daily driver. But I want to keep going just in case. So another thing to think about when you're picking a daily driver is the ride quality. And I think Doug DeMuro said it best when he came down and drove my Yugo last November. And here's what he said.
The steering is quite vague. Quite vague. I mean, there's a lot of on-center play. There's about a 2-inch movement here when we're not really doing anything. Oh, that is the body roll of the decade through there. God, the body roll. Even just these light turns, it's like just swaths from side to side. It's not what you want in a hatchback that's got to be only 135 inches long. Also, the brakes could be better.
Now, I don't have a set commute. I don't have a 9 to 5. I don't go to the same place every day. But I did take this out every day and drive around. And after the first day of driving on the interstate, I wouldn't do it again. It is terrifying. Driving in Atlanta, you have semis passing you at, 75 miles an hour. And when you're in this, it is absolutely terrifying. So after the first day, I wouldn't do that anymore. But I did drive this around all other roads around where I live, and it's not the best. So in order for me to daily drive something, it has to work for my family. And I have my fiance, myself, my daughter, and 2 dogs that I generally carry around everywhere I go. So having a daughter, I have to have a car seat. So now, I'm going to see how hard it is to put the car seat in the Yugo. So I've got the car seat I use for my truck. Now I'm going to see exactly how hard it is to put it in my Yugo. So now that I put the car seat in it, I didn't even try to strap it in, because once I put the front seat back, it pushed the car seat back. I can't even fit the car seat in it. So now I'm going to do another test of trying to put my dog in it. So this is my dog James. He's the smallest of my 2 dogs, and I'm going to be seeing how well he fits in each trunk, because in order to daily drive it, I take James everywhere I go, and George, and they need to be able to fit in the trunk. So let's see. Come on, George. Come, James. Come on. No, sit. Now, I'd say he fits pretty well in there. Now, time for the Yugo. James. First off, he can't get in it by himself. So, here, James. Nothing. So, I have to pick him up. I have to put him in here. And then when I close it, this thing closes. Doesn't look very comfortable for him, so come on. I think the dog decided it. So in my facade, I have what I would consider to be a fairly normal amount of stuff for my day-to-day activities. I have my golf clubs, my cooler, diaper bag, and my stroller. So I'm gonna see if you can fit all of this into here, or if even some of it will fit in there at all. So let's get started. So the only things I could fit in there were the stroller and the diaper bag, and it's pretty much full. So as cargo goes, I'd say that's pretty bad. So as far as interior comfort goes, it's not bad. The seats aren't bad at all. I've definitely ridden in worse, and I actually have a lot of headroom in there. You know, my hair sometimes touches because it, you know, stands up sometimes, but overall, I'm not that uncomfortable in it. I have plenty of leg room, and the only complaint I would have is when you have somebody else my size sitting next to you. You're pretty close, you're pretty tight. It's definitely very friendly. You get very friendly with the person next to you. But other than that, it's really not bad. So driving around it, it's not bad. So you're pretty comfy while you're fearing for your life on the interstate. So in conclusion, the answer is a resounding no. You cannot daily drive this. Besides the fact that it puts everyone in danger when you drive it on the interstate. It can't hold any of my stuff, my dog can't fit in it, my daughter can't fit in it. It's just not a good car. And I love my Yugo. It's my favorite car in the world. And it takes a lot for me to say there's something wrong with it, but you can't daily drive this. I mean, maybe in a different situation, in a different place, in a city maybe, but not where I live and not in my situation. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out, and it enables me to keep doing what I'm doing. And as always, thank you for watching.